Hello everybody, my name is Gautam and I'm part of HCL My Analytics tool, also referred to as HCL My Dashboard tool. This HCL My Dashboard tool, it's a reporting platform under which we can see various kinds of reports. We can refer to various ITSM based reports. We can refer to various kinds of CSL and KM reports. We can see our own customized set of reports as well. So what is there in offer in this MyAnalytics tool? It gives near to real-time reporting. It has various trending and comparison reporting capabilities. Under a single hood, you can get a report of incidents, change management, all over here. Besides this, all of this can be personalized. You can create your own set of views. Okay, so it has got all of these capabilities, but how does it help me? How does it help me create my report? What is there in this offering is, self-service. You go ahead and create your own set of reports. You apply the filters as you wish. If you feel like a report which is already published, it's useful for yourself, you can go ahead and create a copy of it. We call it as cloning. There is a drill down capability in each of these reports. Any chart that you see in this tool, you can click on it to see the details of all those incidents that have made up the chart. So this drill down feature is very full. You get to see, say for example, how many tickets were, if you see a bar chart each for Jan, Feb, March or April, you can click on individual bars to see what were the tickets for Jan, what were the tickets for March and also. So what are the capabilities that we see in this tool? It has got reports for ITIL as well as event processes. There is flexibility for customized reporting. It has the flexibility of creating a query, saving the query, and then publishing to your own dashboard the query, so that it is ease of reporting, ease of accessibility there, and you can use it over and over again. So various capabilities like quick filtration, drill down capability, all of this is available here. First of all, we'll be going, we have given you an overview of this MyAnalytics tool. Then we'll be taking certain use cases and we'll see how we can create detailed reports. Then we'll jump to a bit more complex grouping or trending reports. And then within that grouping and trending report, we will see the drill down capabilities of report, and then at last we'll be able to create our own custom widgets. Now there are certain buttons over here appearing over here. Let's click on the first button, which is add delete columns. Okay, so we have a list of columns appearing over here. Now if I feel like arranging them, I can do them by using these buttons. I can remove out fields which I don't like from my selection by double click on them. I can add them. This is pretty simple. Now if I can select the time frame for which I would like to see the data. Now whenever we go to time frame, there are two very important aspects. Number one, the duration or the time range for which I would like to see the data, for example tickets for this month, and number two, what is the date filter I am applying on, the date field upon which I would like to apply the filter. If I select created on, then that means I am seeing the data which have been created within this month. If I select something called as closed, then I would be seeing the data which have been closed this month. Then let's move on to the third important button, which is the dynamic filter. As I mentioned, I would like to see the data for my favorite service, which is Baldo. Let me go ahead and apply a filter. Now these are all the tickets that are appearing over here. I can click on these numbers to see a more detail inside of this. It will give me a more detailed view of this, you know, of this incident number. I can, if required, I can click on this incident number to go directly to ServiceNow. So if I feel like going to ServiceNow and see more details about it, I can click on it. I can export this data into Excel. This is pretty simple. This export to option is here. There is this button called as Save Query. Now if I go and click on Save Query, what I can do is I can give a meaningful name to it and save my filter or this report for later reuse. Once a report is saved, I can select it and run it at a later point of time, or can create a clone or modify it or delete it. It says this is the number of incidents that are created for priority 1, this is for priority 2, priority 3 and priority 4. The field that I have selected, based upon that field a grouped report is created. Now let me see, as I had selected priority, so the data has been grouped for each value of priority. Now this data looks fine, but I would like to create a pictorial view out of it. So I select the option just underneath it, which is chart data option. I see as I select any of the charting options, then a detailed window for chart settings appear. Now I am fond of bar charts, so let me create a bar chart. Let me click on it. So I see there is a view for each priority created. The data still exists, and using this data a chart has been created. Now I can click on each individual bars to see the data behind it in a drill down window. And if I want to see the data for each of these charts, what I can do is I can click on this view raw data link. It's pretty simple. So here we see for each priority what is the tickets that is assigned for each assignment group and for each status. There are links created here. We can click on these individual links to see the count of tickets for each of these headings. Let's go ahead and try create a trend report. Now let's go ahead and create a weekly trend report and create a pictorial view out of it. Now for the same time range, earlier I created 4 bars for each priority. Now that I have selected a weekly trend report, what view we will be seeing is for each defined week interval, there would be 4 bars or 4 lines for each priority. But if required, we can also go ahead and create a bar chart. Now the same data will be used, but a different view will be portrayed.
Click Add New Dashboard to create a new dashboard. Just select an icon for your dashboard and provide a name. And of course also a description. Just hit save and you have created your own dashboard. Time for the next step, create your own views. Just hit the icon. I'm gonna create one for impact and one for my dashboard. You can influence the order just like this. When you have decided the order, you can just save it and then you can view the result. Okay, 2 views, my dashboard and impact. In step 3, I can add the reports. I just go to the report gallery. I can add reports from the My Report tab, Global tab, or the Share tab. Today I'm gonna add a report from the My Report tab. In this case, the problem report impact. I just hit Add to Dashboard, select the dashboard, in this case My Dashboard, and select a view. And I just need to add it. Resize if needed, and hit the Save button. If you want to add another report to your dashboard, just go to the report gallery and add another report. Time to see the result. One dashboard with two views. In the My Dashboard view, I can see the open problem records. In the impact view, I have a view on the open problems for impact and also on the global open problems. That's it.
Scheduling a safe query. Say for example, if you have created a report and you feel like scheduling this and sending it to your mailbox, what you can do is click on this schedule safe query link, add a schedule. These are the reports which I have created for myself. Now these are the reports which I have created just a while earlier. SLM 502 report for Baldo. What I can do is I can add it to my selected list. I can add a few more reports. There is a limitation, of course. I cannot add more than 5 over here. In which time zone I would like to send this data for, that is in CET. Of course, do not forget to check this option, raw data required. What will happen is the data behind those chart will be put in an Excel file and will be mailed to us. When I would like to send this report, what is the frequency of this report? Only once or daily basis. If on daily basis, at which time interval, we can select them. To whom would we like to send out this mails? It is to our mailboxes. The subject and message can be added and just save it. At the specified time, the mail will be sent out to your mailboxes.